Representative Steve Scalise surely is a Louisiana Tiger. Simply by virtue of being a graduate of LSU, he'll forever proudly wear the school's sobriquet of Fighting Tiger. Then there was the bloody assassination attempt last summer by a Bernie Sanders supporter who literally went hunting for Republicans to gun down. Scalise fought back with the figurative heart of a tiger against the initial bleak medical diagnosis that called his death imminent. Luckily for all Americans, not just those tigers residing in the Cajun state, Rep. Scalise is roaring back like, you guessed it. In this case, the bite of Bengal is hammering away at those who openly, willingly and intentionally choose to violate this nation's immigration laws. About as subtle as a napalm run, Scalise appeared Tuesday on Fox and Friends, where he left little doubt exactly where he stood on the question illegal aliens. Nick Givas of the Daily Caller cited the simple six-word phrase Scalise used that still resonates with millions of law-abiding citizens: get in line like everybody else. Trending, Governor Moonbeam demands billions. But solution to phantom problem is years away. We always forget America has the most generous immigration laws already. We let 1 million people in our country legally. Get in line like everybody else, Scalise said, according to the Daily Caller. And I think that's a really good answer. You can stay here while you are doing it. Thankfully, Scalise also demonstrated the common sense that any reasonable American would expect of someone elected to either chamber of the legislative branch of the federal government. As Givas reported, Scalise said immigration reform must begin with border security and the construction of a wall, before deferred action for childhood arrivals, DACA, can be addressed. Do you agree with Rep. Steve Scalise? Yes. Could no log in with social media or email to vote, _login_log out. Completing this poll entitles you to Conservative Tribune News updates free of charge. You may opt out at any time. You also agree to our privacy policy in terms of use. Let's start seeing if we can get a consensus on everything from border security, and it has to start with border security and building the wall, he said. And then addressing the DACA population and everything in between. Also picking up on Scalise's comments, Newsmax cited another quotable quote that undoubtedly warmed the hearts of many Americans, pleased in the knowledge that at least someone on Capitol Hill has a lick of common sense. Obviously we've got differences on both sides. But let's come together, Scalise said, according to Newsmax. We're not that far apart, believe it or not. There is a deal to be made. President Trump wants to get this worked out. Even the somewhat left-of-center Baton Rouge-based newspaper, The Advocate, noted on the congressman's optimistic outlook. Related, House Majority Whip Steve Scalise, a Jefferson Parish Republican who will play a key role in pulling together enough votes to pass any deal party leaders might strike, called Trump's proposal a starting point toward addressing the country's broken immigration system, The Advocate reported. I look forward to working with Trump and my colleagues in Congress to build a consensus around a bill that secures our borders, provides funding to build a wall, ends chain migration, restores the rule of law and provides a clear path moving forward to stop illegal immigration from happening in the future, Scalise said in a statement. Check out Scalise's Fox and Friends appearance here. Despite the barrage of automatic negativity emanating from both the Democrats and their attack Yorkies in the establishment media, it sure is good to know the president has a tiger in his corner. Please share on Facebook and Twitter, especially if you like Rep. Scalise sharing President Trump's vision of how the immigration system should work. Do you admire Rep. Scalise's fighting spirit and ability to say just what he means? Scroll down to comment below.